loves, good morning. My name is Jen and welcome back to my channel. We are here at Port Lincoln because we're having a short vacation because it's a long weekend here in Australia. And I've got time to look for my appointment letter in my email because I forgot what was written there, or actually I didn't read all of them. It's just that when I uploaded my Australian citizenship test and interview experience, it's my own experience, but I didn't really read all of them. I just read the documents to bring when you go to your Australian citizenship appointment for your interview and exam. But now I got time to look for these, and I want to share to you everything on what to do during your Australian citizenship interview and test so that you will be prepared before that day comes, because I know you're very nervous and excited too, like me. Let's talk about what you should bring on your Australian citizenship interview and test and what you should do. We discussed the documents you need to bring: your appointment letter, which is this first page, the most important part, and then your birth certificate, and then your valid passport, and then your name change if you change your name. So for the Australian citizenship test, you need to study so that you will be prepared on your Australian citizenship test, because all of the test questions are found in the Australian citizenship testable booklet. So about your citizenship interview, everything is written here for your guidelines, so you need to read this. Honestly, I didn't read them, so I don't have any idea on my citizenship interview. But it says here, for all you know, that you should read this because these are very important. So in citizenship interview, you will discuss your citizenship application. So as what I have mentioned earlier, I was asked about how are you doing here in Australia. So because we applied Australian citizenship, so they should thought that we are just fine here, right? That we live happily here in Australia. That's why we want to commit, our common bond. We want to commit to be Australian citizen, because being Australian citizen, we have so many responsibilities and also privileges. And then the second is check your original documents. So on your citizenship interview, that's a time that the migration officer will gather all your documents, like your birth certificate, your valid passport, and your change of name if you change your name. So for your appointment letter, you need to give it to the reception when you enter the migration office, so that you will be given a number. I have my number here. Wait, I should get my number because I have it here. I keep it because, you know, this is very valuable to me. So here it is. This is my number when I came to my Australian citizenship interview. When I came to the immigration office, I brought my appointment letter with me, and then you gave it to the reception. And then he will give you a number, which is this one. My number is C313. So for me, that means I am guarded with my angel, the 3 and 3, and I am the one in the center. So that's my interpretation always. So when my number appeared on the big screen, there is a corresponding counter where you want to go. So 313, counter number 11. So I'm counter number 11. So the third one that we should do in the citizenship interview is to take your photograph. So I was right, because I said to my previous video that maybe they're taking a photo with me because they asked me to tilt a little bit and face the camera. So I am right. They take your photograph. So do not wear colored contact lens, it says here. And then the fourth one that they will do on the citizenship interview is they assess your eligibility to set to the test. So maybe I was right when I say that Australian citizenship interview is a test for you if you understand and can speak in English. If you answer all the questions that the officer will ask you, then you should be eligible to take the test, because the test is easy and it's English. So about the Australian citizenship questions, the actual questions that they ask me, I already had in my previous video, but for the sake of recap and recall, I just want to share with you quickly about the questions that they ask. They ask me about how am I doing here in Australia, if Australia is friendly to me, and Australia doesn't give me hard time to adjust here in this new country. They asked me about if I have been caught by a police. I said no, because I'd never been caught. I am always obedient with the law here in Australia, with or without someone who is looking at me. So for example, I go crabbing, and before crabbing, I search the laws and regulations about crabbing and fishing. So I always follow their rules. And they also ask me, when I travel, where should I always go, and something like that. No, I don't want to say something like that, because the previous video is always something like that. So now let's discuss the Australian Citizenship Test. So Australian Citizenship Test consists of 20 multiple choices, and it is computer based. You should answer the 20 questions within 45 minutes. So after answering the questions, your score will be flashed at the end. So don't close the computer, because the immigration officer will look at your score, how much did you get, or if you pass the test. So when you are done, then the screen will tell you if you pass or fail. If you pass, then you will get the congratulations from the immigration officer that says, oh, congratulations, you passed the test. Now you can go home and party. By the way, I prepared Australian citizenship testable topics so that it will be very easy for you to study. I summarized the part 1 until part 4, but the others are not ready yet. I only have the part 1. Actually, I'm still working on the part 2, 3, and 4. But later on, I will be uploading maybe 2 weeks from now. Please check it and start studying now. I have the part 1. Please check on my playlist. So good luck on your Australian citizenship interview and tests, and overall, all the best on your Australian citizenship application. So I'll see you when I see you. Bye, love you. Thank you for watching.